How's it going, guys? Zoro here for another One Piece live reaction, and this time, One Piece 1158. Back after a break, but you know what? I'm feeling good today. It's a nice Sunday. It's a little shitty out. You see now, you can see through the window, not the sun shining like usual in sunny Florida. No, not sunny today. It's rainy as hell. But it's okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. I'm in the groove today. I'm in the zone. I'm in a nice little pocket. I'm in a little pocket. I'm feeling, feeling all okay. Feeling good. Got my water. And I'm excited to react to One Piece after, having to wait this fucking week, man. These breaks are killing me, dude. Absolutely vicious. No, Shadow. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm a fraud, dude. I haven't had a chance, dude. I haven't had a chance. I'm a fraud. I know I'm a fraud. I told you I was gonna check it out, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna have to save it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to hold on, what's it on? Amazon Prime? I can watch Amazon Prime? Alright, I'm gonna give it a couple episodes. I don't know if this again. Just from the art, I don't know if this is gonna be my vibe, but I'm not gonna judge it ahead of time, bro. I'm gonna bookmark it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna make sure to be good on it, man. I'm sorry. You know what? I did say I was gonna watch it. I'm gonna have to peep it. I just haven't had time. But I bookmark it. I'm gonna give it a couple episodes, and I'll get back to you on that. I'll get back to you on that for sure. Yeah, like TJC just said, man, like the video, support the stream. If you're just joining us, we are going to be starting our reaction very soon. Absolutely. It's only 6 episodes? Okay. Is that the whole show, 6 episodes? Or is it just like season 1? Or is it one of those things? You know what I mean? Because I've been looking to get into a new show. It doesn't have to be anime necessarily. Just a new show. Something just to kind of, sink my teeth into, bro. I've been looking for a new show, but there's nothing really anime-wise that's been appealing to me. A lot of the new seasonal stuff, you know what I'm saying? When a really, fire seasonal show comes out, your timeline on social media is just flooded with people, talking about it. Nothing, bro. Nothing. I don't know what it is about this season. I'll see the occasional post about something like Dandadan, but it's Dandadan. You know what I mean? That's the popular thing. That's the I know about Dandadan. I'm talking about a fucking hidden gem, right? Something that's gonna catch me off guard and blow me away. So it's definitely going to blow me away like the orb did. I hope so. Because I'm looking for an orb-like fix. Because nothing has compared. I'm gonna be honest. Orb was so good. It's Rox is awesome. I mean, what is there to say? What is there to say about Rox? He's goated, man. I love Rox. He's living up to the hype. I have no complaints. I'm loving this backstory and a backstory and a backstory, dude. I don't even know what to say. Oda has a lot of material to work with when it comes to the prior generations. When it comes to the Whitebeards, the Rogers, the Rayleighs, the Rocks. He has a lot, the Sengokus. He has a lot to work with. You know what I mean? To the point where if he doesn't cover it all in One Piece, he has enough material to make a small prequel series. As Garp as the MC, or, as Roger as the MC, or, any one of these guys, man. I didn't watch the first DMC season, so I'm not going to be watching the second one, brother. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't fuck with the latest Castlevania seasons, and it really, influenced my interest in watching the DMC stuff, man. I can't do it, man. I just can't do it, bro. I just can't do it. So, but yeah, if anyone's watching this now or when the video uploads, if you have any like hidden recommendations for TV shows, anime, or anything else that you want to you want to advertise for, that you really kind of like stake your honor on that it's fucking amazing, then be sure to post it and let me know, because I'm looking for a good show, man. I'm looking for a fix, you know. I really am. It is terrible, so don't worry. Okay, good. I'm not missing much. I'm not missing much then. Like I said, like the video, guys. We're going to be starting in just a few minutes here. Wait for a few more people to come in on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. And we're going to be starting our reaction very soon. Very, very soon. But yeah, I will say the backstory's been pretty amazing. The backstory's been pretty amazing so far. The Cowboys? The what? The Dallas Cowboys? What are you talking about? I never heard. What are you talking about, man? The Cowboys Netflix show? They trade Michael Parsons? That's the whole show? I don't understand what I don't never heard of that. Apothecary Diaries. You know what the funny thing about Apothecary Diaries is? One of my friends was showing another one of my friends Apothecary Diaries in a stream, right? And I just happened to join the Discord call while they were watching it. And I watched one episode from it was episode 26 of the first season. So I had no context. And I had my preconceptions about Apothecary Diaries before I actually watched it. And I was like, I don't think it looks like more of like a romance thing. And I'm not really into the romance genre personally. You know what I mean? But then I watched it and it looked pretty good, actually. This is why you shouldn't prejudge things. It looked okay. So from watching one episode completely out of context, it was a pretty good episode too. Like, an important episode, apparently. It was a big deal. But I'm just, that kind of genre, it's hard for me to want to, like, put it on the shoujo kind of thing. Even if it is, like, a good writing, it's just, like, I don't get as much investment out of, like, the girl gets the guy or the guy gets the girl at the end kind of stories. It really depends, right? It depends on the story, but generally, it's just not my thing, bro. No, it looked good. From what I did see, the animation looked great. The characters are great. The writing was good. I liked the period piece that it was taking place in. It looked like a fun series, for sure. I'm not saying that it's bad by any means. What little I saw, I was impressed. It's just not my kind of series, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know, man. I did recently finish Severance a little while ago, I think a month or two ago. And Severance is really good. I wish we would have had more, because like it ended on a weird note. I'm like, damn, bro, I want more seasons, bro. Severance is a great TV show. It is called American Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys, which is how Jerry Jones' era of cowboy history. Yo, fuck Jerry Jones. I don't know why I don't like Jerry Jones, bro. He looks like that motherfucker is racist. I look. I can't prove it. This is just my opinion. But that motherfucker's racist, bro. I can't prove it. I mean, he said some things over the years where I'm like, And the southern accent doesn't help, right? It doesn't help. The Texas thing doesn't help. But I'm like, that man is racist as fuck. Is it just me? He looks like some motherfucker that be dropping some really dirty things, man. I'm telling you. I don't know about Jerry Jones, bro. There's some owners where I'm like, okay, he seems like a cool dude. I can mess with him. There's some owners of teams, in sports where it's like, that motherfucker is a goddamn evil bastard. And that's Jerry Jones to me, bro. I don't know. I have no evidence for this, by the way. I'm just speaking out my ass, bro. Oh, man. Anyway, I think I've yapped enough. It's time to get into the One Piece greatness. If you're just joining us, pull the chapter along, like the video, all that good stuff. We're going to be reacting to 1158 right now. Oh, there is one thing. There's one thing I want to talk about. The new Snake Eater came out. Has anyone here played that? Because I mean, it's not the new Snake Eater. It's a remaster of the old one, or a remake of the old. And that's one of my favorite games of all time. One of my favorite boss fights ever as a child. I remember it so vividly too. Is the boss fight with I think the guy's called The End. Anyone here playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater? I fucking love that game, dude. When I was younger, I played that shit all the time. And I remember that boss battle in particular because it was stressful as shit, bro. It was a snipe off, right? Where you got this motherfucking old dude who's got like a parrot or something. He's sniping you from across the map. And you have to like follow the flash of his lens and try to find him and snipe him back. It's such a sick boss battle, dude. I loved it. One of my favorite boss battles in any game. And I was looking at the new one. It's like, is it worth it if you already played the other one to play the new one? It's like, I don't know. I'll have to see, but I just wanted to get that out because I was contemplating buying it. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. It has problems. That could be a turn off. But anyway, like I said, I'm not getting distracted. It's time for One Piece. One Piece 1158, baby. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. Rocks versus Herald. Oh, shit. It's going down, baby. It's going down. Oni Child and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 40. Here lies the Pirate of Justice. Kozuki Moria. What? Hold on. What? Am I missing something here? Kozuki Moria, like Gecko Moria? What? Oh, I don't understand. What? What? Am I tripping, chat? Is this referencing Moria? I am very confused right now. I'm not gonna lie. I normally am able to like understand things. I am completely lost. Moria's not getting in no top 30. I don't give a fuck what his last name is. He's a Kozuki? Why is this relevant? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Is that... No, I gotta confirm. Are they talking about Moria? They have to be. Why would he call Gecko then? Why would he change his name? In the kanji, Gecko is Kozuki spelled backwards. No fucking way. There is no way no one picked up on this! Japanese readers, where are you at? Why haven't you told me? That's so fucking random. I guess it makes a semblance of sense because Moria attacked Kaido at some point, right? He fought Kaido, got beat, stole Ryuma's body, stole his sword. Bruh, like, why does he look like that, though? Who's his mother, bruh? Who's this man's mother that he looks like that? How does he... I don't understand genetically how that works, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like ancient giant blood type shit. I don't understand why he looks like a motherfucking demon. I don't understand. I legitimately don't understand it. Why is this relevant, guys? Like, wait, hold on. So if he's a Kozuki, then is he what, like Odin's? How is he related to Odin then? Is he like a fucking brother? Or I don't know. How is he related to Odin? Cousin? I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess. He's got the name. But my thing is, if he's a Kozuki, right? I was going to say because he could read the poneglyphs then. And if he could read the poneglyphs, like Casuals just put in chat, then he is a very prime candidate to join one of the Yonko crews going for the One Piece, like Cross Guild. A lot of people have been theorizing he's going to go to Cross Guild, and I was certainly in that boat, right? Along with, Doflamingo, right? Dude. The Kozuki had no heirs before Sukiyaki was born, so there's no way for him to be related. And why is his last name, Kozuki then? Where does his lineage come from? I'm just very lost, bro. This is just completely out of left field. I will say one thing, though. It's good that we're getting something out of this Yamato fucking cover story, at least. Because we have been getting shit. Like, it's been just boring. So getting actually something out of this Yamato cover story is good. I don't know what to say. Man. I guess they presumed, he was dead. They made a shrine for him. So maybe that's why they said there was no living relative, because they assumed that Moria was dead. But he is a living relative. What kind of living relative? Who the fuck knows? But he is a Wano resident. I don't know, man. That's kind of wild to me. We're going to move on, but... So we are supposed to accept that Morio as a hero? You have to understand, like, even before this reveal, right? It was showcased that Moria, fought against Kaido as a pirate, right? Fought against Kaido. In context, it makes it seem as though he fought against Kaido for the sake of Wano, right? Because remember, there were, like, assaults that happened on Kaido prior to... the ones that happened recently, right? There were people that didn't want to wait the 20 years, right? There was Zoro's ancestor and a few other daimos that attacked Kaido. Maybe Moria was amongst those people and attacked Kaido. I don't fucking know the timeline and how that exactly works, but that's crazy. And he got his spirit crushed. All the people in his crew were killed, right? So he completely got his spirit crushed. So maybe that's why he turned to being an evil man. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. He did also stand up to Blackbeard for Absalom. That's true. He does, say what you want about Moria. He cares about his people, which is why he was so devastated when his people got taken out the first time around. That led him down the path that he went to, right? You know what I'm saying? So, he cares about Perona. He cares about Hogback. He cares about those dudes, man. He does. Even in Thriller Bark, he did. He's a great character, I guess. The thing about Moria, if you look at Thriller Bark from Moria's perspective, yeah, he technically did, lore the Straw Hat ship to, Thriller Bark, with the barrel and everything. But he was technically chilling on his own home, right? And, he had a setup going where he was taking shadows and building up his army. It's not like he went out of his way to go around attacking people. I mean, he kind of did, but he was in a lazy way. He's, pretty low on the evil scale, even taking this context out of it, because he was just doing his own thing, building up his power, building up his army, right? He was doing it at the expense of other pirates, but, he wasn't going after innocent people. He was going after pirates who, by law, are not protected, right? So, honestly, you know what I mean? And he wasn't even killing them. He was just taking their shadows to put into zombies, bro. So Moria really wasn't that evil to begin with. I mean, Marineford, he had some evil, moments, with Oars. He's she, and he fucking kills Oars Jr. and all that stuff. He has some evil moments, right? But, all things considered, something to look at. Another Cross Guild member. Maybe another Jinbei rematch? Ooh, Jinbei versus Moria, remember, happened during Marineford, so maybe again. But let's move on. That is fascinating right off the bat. I don't remember the last time I talked about a cover story for that long at the start of a chapter reaction. Pretty cool. A certain C, Roger. We're just starting with Roger, bro. I'm just licking my chops, man. I'm ready to go. A certain C, Roger ship, Oro Jackson. Captain Roger. I heard Shaki opened up a place on Pirate Island. They say it's unbelievable. Roger looks sad. We worried we'd never see her again when she quit being Empress, but now we know where she is. Let's go. Doesn't Rox control Pirate Island? Say, really, is it just me, or has Roger been in a bad mood ever since you two spoke in his quarters? I kind of like that. It seems as though Scopper and Rayleigh don't have bad relationship. It seems, you know what I mean? To me, all joke, even with the one joke that Scopper made about him being second strongest, right? It seems like it's not like Sanji and Zoro to the point of being a complete parallel, where they seem to be really close, but the rivals, but they're still boys, you know what I'm saying, that aren't angry every time that one talks to the other one, right? What did you discuss? Nothing. Nothing happened. Rayleigh's nothing happened. I wasn't gonna say anything to the crew, but I figured I should talk to you one-on-one, Roger. Was this during our last fight with the Kuja Pirates just before she quit? Shakuyaku did seem off back then, like she was sick or something. I was worried she stepped down because of her health. But you're telling me she gave you this during that battle? Yeah, I was speechless. This can only be described as a love letter. Come and make me yours. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Whew. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Whew. By God. Rayleigh's a better man than me. Rayleigh's a better man than me, I'll tell you that. Goodness gracious. I would have folded immediately. I'm weak-willed in that regard, man. A woman that fine saying, come and make me yours. This could be the worst honeypot trap of all time. I don't care. I'm falling for it, dude. I'm falling for it. head over heels. I'm like, consequences are something you worry about tomorrow while I'm taking my shirt off. Like, dog. She said, come and make me yours. That is spicy as fuck, man. That is spicy as hell, dog. Holy shit. Yo. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, dude. I would have quit the Roger Pirates that day. That fucking day. Dude, I don't care if it's a trap or whatever, if the Cujo wanted to capture me. I don't, bro, look, man. I don't got the will to resist that, bro. Look. That's crazy. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, Avid. I'm just a man, brother. I'm just a man. And you would do the same. Don't lie to me. Anybody would do the same. Man or woman. Look at that woman. Come on, bro. I don't care. This can only be described as a love letter. Come and make me yours. Shakuyaku. And you're not interested? I'd be lying if I said that. I just don't want to be tied down. Well, I do. That's what I'm saying. Shaki could have literally ended the Roger Pirates before it started. Roger could have literally ended the Roger Pirates before it started. If she was going after Roger, Roger would have quit pirating right then and there, dude. He would have said, fuck the One Piece. Well, he doesn't know about the One Piece, but fuck being, the greatest pirate or whatever. I'm just going to go and hang out with Shaki for about 10 to 20 years. Y'all do what you want to do. God damn. I can understand not wanting to be tied down, man, but I mean, I guess really ultimately one, right? We're looking at this, from the past's perspective. From the future's perspective and what we see what ultimately happens, Rayleigh got to get his cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? He got the cake and he ate it too. You know what I mean? Yeah. He got everything he ever wanted in life. So he ended up okay, all things considered. But damn, the willpower to resist. Roger's like, yeah, well, I do. You think that he's doing all this for the sake of Roger? Like, he didn't want to, take her up on her offer because he knows that his boy Roger likes her. So he doesn't want to be, you know what I'm saying? That guy. The bro code. You think it's something like that, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of crazy, though. Come on, man. I ain't giving up. Huh? You're energetic all of a sudden, Roger. Pirates live to plunder, and if we don't stop till the prize is claimed. Ain't that right, fellas? Is he stopped? He's not giving up. He ain't gonna stop till he gets the girl, man. Well, sorry, brother. You just ain't him. You ain't built like Rayleigh, dude. Is he still talking about Shaki? Yeah. Gotta be. Why else would we go to Rock's Island of all places? Everyone got an equal chance. Let's go and get her. Marks, I'm hungry. Make food. It's already done. Dig in. Wow. Random... is that Shanks? Shanks panel there. Sometime later. 40 years ago. The holy land of Marijois. You're impatient, Garling. The previous competition just ended. I'm aware, but while we're still completing another assignment, we briefly stopped at that island. It's a non-affiliated state, but it has a unique culture. We tried offering them membership, but the world government, but they declined. While their abundant resources would have certainly proven valuable for us, we just made an outrageous discovery. It was a completely unexpected find. And the Great One will surely be pleased with it. Oh, damn, dude. He knows? He knows? This is interesting because I guess all the Holy Knights know, right? All the Holy Knights know about Emu. So it's not completely, like, out of left field. Okay. And the Great One will surely be pleased with it. In 2 years' time, I strongly urge you to hold the next hunt at God Valley. I figured that's what he was talking about. Interesting. What is the discovery? There's so much. No, bro, they're building up. Oda is building up to this God Valley thing. I'm telling you, I'm just going to say it now. Because I know Oda and I'm concerned. I just want to be honest with you guys. I don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to my One Piece reaction. So let me just say this ahead of time, before it happens, so you guys understand. Assuming it doesn't happen this chapter, which I don't think it will. If we get to God Valley, and we don't get a motherfucking, like, multi-chapter, in-depth, detailed description of what happened in God Valley, dog. I need at least 3 chapters, minimum, God Valley. Minimum. About the fights that happened, what went down, what was found there, what's going on, the Kuma stuff, everything. Okay? I need to know everything about what happened during God Valley. Not just these little tidbits, clashes, where we get vague little glances over. I need to know, especially because this is basically Rox's backstory. I'm sure we'll get more when it comes to Blackbeard and when he, talks about Rox. But this is Rox's story, dog. We need the deets. We need the details. And I will be so disappointed if we just gloss over it and barely cover it. We need to get into this, Oda. We cannot just happen to just slightly acknowledge it. No, it needs to be in-depth, detailed, down to the last bit of information. Rox, Roger, Garp, we had Kuma there, we got Garling there, we got the Holy Knights there, Emu. All this shit needs to be addressed on God Valley. And I'm fucking hyped because I feel like we're going to get it. Considering how long he's taking with his backstory and he's going, like, slowly, this is the time, man. This is the time. It's the moment. Oda does love his, quick little pass-through things, but no, we need to take our time here, Oda. Shaki's rip-off bar, Pirate Island. Get in a single file line, you idiots. What? It's that much? I don't have that kind of money. Come to the back. You can work it off for 2 years of unpaid labor. Huh? So it is still a rip-off bar where she makes a bunch of money. I came all the way from the North Blue. I hear you serve some great whiskey. And that Shaki makes a mean stew. A cute compliment like that makes me smile. But I'm not going to personally cook for people like you. Damn. What? She's just how I dreamed. I'm so happy. Shaki-san, my special bean stew is ready, but we're out of whiskey. Use the cheap rum instead. Anyway, here's your top quality whiskey. 3 cheers for a host's poor service. What happened, Rox? I'm kind of sad that satisfied grin isn't for me anymore. Ma. See, a woman's intuition is a scary thing, huh? Shut up, I said it's none of your business. What's going on, dummy? It has to be a woman. The guy's grinning like he's expecting a kid. Oh, he knocked up somebody. And Blackbeard's on the way. Okay. Shaki, I've come for you. Shaki-chan, it's me. Wow, it's the Roger Pirates. Get a pic. Oh, Roger. Roger, how many times do I gotta tell you that this is my island? Didn't you hear? Fighting at Shaki's is forbidden. So stuff it, you porcupine. Oh, this is great shit, man. This is good stuff, dude. I love it, man. I want to see this animated just to get the interactions between these two legends, dude. Oh my god. Isn't there a huge line out there? How'd you get in here? Did you wait in it? There's a line I hardly noticed. He just beat the shit out of everyone. Drink up, everybody. Yeah. I can't stand those guys. They're so noisy. Put it on Newgate's tab. Nah, leave it on rocks. Roger. Oh my god, bro. The baddest baddie to ever be bad. Roger, where's Ray-san? I told him to come, but he said he wasn't feeling well, so he's napping on the ship. Rayleigh, dog, you gotta get your priorities straight, man. I'm sorry. Look, I'm fumbling. I am folding like a lawn chair, like some neatly folded clothes, brother. I'm sorry. Look, just look at this. Yeah, is that you, Roger? I've wanted to see you again so badly. Now let me on your ship. Ugh, Gloriosa. I told you no, I'm not into lovey-dovey women who throw themselves at me. But if Shaki asked, it'd be different. That makes no sense. I'll pass. Oh, she's sad. She's sad, dude. Ah. How could you do this, Rayleigh? How could you do this to this beautiful queen? How could you do this to someone who opened themselves up to you, that sent you a fucking a love note that says, come and make me yours, dude? How could you do this? How? You heartless monster. You beast. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed, I say. Pathetic. Roger's noticing. He's noticing. Yo, isn't Newgate still here? I want to drink with him. He left. Ma. Damn it, Rayleigh. Why didn't he come? Why didn't you come? We'll deliver Bing Sake. Oh, they're singing it. They're singing the goated song. Oh, don't think I didn't notice, guys. Don't think I didn't notice. Oh, no, that's not them singing the song. It's Rayleigh singing the song. Rayleigh singing the song on the ship, but don't think I didn't notice, guys. Rayleigh wants it too. He knows. But let me just say this. The egg is still there. The egg is still on Roger's ship. Is it a dragon egg? Is it something else? Some other mythical beast of some kind? And how is it going to play in the story to come? This has been a thing for a long time that I've been harping on. This fucking egg, man. And it's something that I'm not going to just gloss over because it's got to be humongously important. That egg has been showcased way too many times for it to be just a prop in the back. Okay? I know how Oda operates. He doesn't just put things in there to put them in there. Especially something as important as this. What is that egg and what is its purpose? It's got to be something that's even alive in present-day One Piece. Right? Is it a dragon? Because remember, Vegapunk replicated dragons on Punk Hazard, right? So they're something that exists in the One Piece world. I think he just cloned dragons, right? So I mean that there's a mother of all dragons out there, or a father of all dragons out there, and this is it. And I don't know. I have no fucking idea. This is a whole thing. It's got to be a dragon egg, right? What else could it be? You know? Sigh. Whoa, Shaki's fainted. Empress Shaki, I want to take care of her. Let me help. Move it, boys. Keep away from her. Love sickness. The love sickness. Rayleigh, you lucky bastard. You lucky bastard, Rayleigh! Shakuyaku's rules ensured that anyone coming to the island to visit her establishment would be granted safe passage. Even the fiercest of pirates would keep the peace if they crossed paths. But back at sea, all bets were off. Oh shit, they're building up to the God Valley. It's already. Realm of the Dead, Elbaf. Oh shit, oof. Yo, they're already, not even like any build up, straight to it, dude. We got Harold and Rox going at it. Yo, Harold, the government's really got you wrapped around your finger. I was torn. Is this really something worth killing your friend over? And in the, bro, I can't imagine what Rox is going through right now. Your boy. This has got to be what you'd feel like, right? If I wouldn't know this at all, but like this is like one of those scenarios where like your friend works with the government, or like it's like a mafia situation where like there's a rat that rats you out to the DEA, right? In the mafia or something, or you know, whatever the case may be, like someone that you consider one of your best friends rats you out to the police or to the DEA or something, and like, you know, betrays your trust and completely goes against you. Like this has got to be something along those lines where it's like the ultimate betrayal, bro. Harold's a bitch for this one. I'm gonna be honest. Harold's a bitch, and you know, I'm just gonna say that, bro. Like, he's cool and all, like, I understand his motivations, but he's a dumb bitch, and fuck him. Okay? Is this really worth killing your friend over? Just in the end, you just bowed down to him? Dumbass, you're being their tool. He's right! He's right! He's right! Is this their answer? They see you giants as nothing but a military asset. He's right! He's right! You'll all be as enslaved as soldiers. Bro, that's literally what just happened a couple like, you know, not a couple chapters ago, but like 10 chapters ago. It's exactly what happened. They got turned into weapons. You know, fucking hell. Rox might be the fucking GOAT, man. What happened to your warrior pride? Don't you have your own will? Quit talking like you know everything. Huff. Our warriors created a history of violence. Elbaf is shackled by it, held back from achieving true peace. You seem to have a good heart, Harold, but a long time ago this town country was attacked by giants. Bro, you're letting like what other people have done in the past completely cripple your ability to look at the situation for what it is, and the truth of the matter, and how things are being handled in the present. You're the one being shackled by the past, bro. You're the one being shackled by the weight of what other people have done in the name of giants. And you're using that, and you're not funneling it into a good way. You're letting that completely, how should I describe this? You're using like the history of the violent nature of the giants, and you're saying because of that, no violence is ever good, and we should only achieve peace every time. That's just an extremist way of looking at it. And because he went along and did this the way that he's doing it now, because he's doing this, he's basically like condemning his people in the future. He's condemning them. Because he all he sees is this, and he can't see the forest or the trees. It's really sad. It's tragic. It's well written. Tragic stuff. But he's a dumbass. Listen, Rox, no matter how foolish these celestial dragons may be, they still have influence in the world to bring Elbaf into the loop. Stop it, you cowardly rat. Let him know he's a bitch. He's a bitch, right? You're more concerned with bringing Elbaf into the fold of the government, that you're willing to betray someone that stood by your side, man. That's your homie, your friend, someone that you broke bread with, you share drinks with. All for the sake of, getting daddy's attention so that you could bend the knee to him, right? Because you feel like this is going to provide you safety, man. If you think other people are going to be able to provide you safety like that, then you're not a true king, man. You're not a true king. That's just bitch-ass move right there. You cowardly rat. Then he hits him with a fucking... I don't know what the hell he hit him with. Big old blast. Did he fucking put a hole in his chest? I think it's just like an air blast, like a sword blast, like a sword. I don't know. It did say his sword attacks were like cannon shots, so it's something like that. That's kind of crazy. A no-named attack doing that. Consider our business closed. You won't be getting another invite from me again. Bro, you know he's hurting, man. That's the fucked up part about it. Like, he's completely betrayed. Like, he sees his friend, not only is his friend going down a really dumb route, right, that is not good for him or good for the world in large, but he's also, like, betraying you directly at the same time. That's gotta hurt. As someone that, had a situation in his life where a friend was going down a really fucked up route, and he's like, dude, just be smart. And they don't see it. They don't see it. You want to make them see it, but they don't see it. It's a fucking annoying and really heartbreaking situation, man. So I get it. I feel for my boy here. I do. Yeah. He's like, all right, fuck you. You're not my friend anymore. You won't be getting an invite from me again. I'm a king. I can't throw away my people's lives by following a villain like you into a losing battle. You're not a king, you're a fucking bitch, dude. You're a bitch. You know the celestial dragons are evil entities that support slavery and all the other worst things that the world can offer. And you're like, I'm scared for my people, so even though I know that these people are evil, I'm going to bend the knee to them. You're a bitch. You're no king. You're a coward. Alright? There was no true conclusion, but this unorthodox friendship had come to an end. The two would never meet again for some time. Damn, dude. Not till God Valley. Not until the day of a certain incident. Yeah. More news about rocks. We got Loki. This is a Loki backstory, technically. Hey! Technically. Flip. He isn't coming back, Loki. Shut up, you lying hag. Would you like some juice? Okay. Loki's awesome, man. How many great characters we're getting in this arc. Like, say what you want about Harold. Say what you want about him. He's a good character. Right? I don't agree with his decisions, but his motivations are clear, they're consistent, and they're believable. They're interesting. Right? Loki's fucking amazing. Rox is I fucking love Rox, dude. Rox is awesome. Rox is more of a Giga Chad than even Blackbeard is, dude. It's kind of crazy, actually, if you think about it. It's just insane. Like, this backstory is absolutely insane. It's pretty incredible. I'm going to be honest, like, it hasn't properly digested in my brain here. I haven't properly processed everything. But this is one of the best backstories, man. In One Piece. Like, it's crazy. It's not Kuma level, because Kuma's backstory is the GOAT. But, man, I mean, it depends on what we get in God Valley, because God Valley might bring it all together, and there's some incredible potential for this one. I love One Piece, man. I just love some One Piece. I just want to say that because it's truly amazing how all these years, and it's still at the top of its game, and you can say it's better than ever. Um, Truly incredibly blessed to be able to read this, every week that it's available. It's incredible stuff, man. I just have to sit back and really appreciate it in the moment. It's hard to do that sometimes, but I just wanted to take time to do that, to just vocalize my appreciation and love for the story, how it continues to just provide incredible entertainment and incredible storytelling consistently. Um, but yeah, just amazing stuff. Oh shit, we're doing it. We're here already. I didn't think we'd get there this chapter. 39 years ago, West Blue. Wah, wah. God Valley. Ah, the two twin boys. They're so cute. And they've got your red hair. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. What the fuck? What? I hope that they grow up to be as bright as you. Don't worry, we'll pitch in since their daddy is away. Thank you, mister. Have you settled on names for them? We barely see the back of their mother. Wow. Shanks and Shamrock's mother is right there, dude. Wow. Shanks and Shamrock. A twin birth. Wow. Oh boy, it's getting good, man. It's getting fucking good, man. If Harold killed Rox, wouldn't Albath be a part of the world government by now? We don't know. I think God Valley is going to explain it all. Maybe at the end of the day, what I think happened, Alex, is I think at the end of the day, considering what happened going forward and the fact that Harold was killed, I think maybe Harold tried to help Rox. In some way, shape, or form. Maybe, obviously, he didn't fight alongside Rox, but maybe he refused to fight or came to, change his mind or did something that was in defiance of the world government. That's my guess. Because you're right, if he did ultimately go along with the plan of killing Rox, then the Giants should be part of the world government, right? But they're not. And they ultimately assassinate him, right? So, why? I think maybe his conscience will catch up with him. He'll maybe see Rox struggling to fight against Roger and Garb and the full forces of the God's Knights, and maybe he's gonna try to step in and help him somehow, even if he does die at the end. Or maybe, just maybe, Rox isn't dead. There's still a part of me that's like, I don't think he's dead until I know they say he's dead, it's but I don't know. Something about it, man. I'm not convinced. I'm just not convinced, I'm just not 100% convinced yet. When I see a dead body, then we'll call it there, but something happened, man. This is why God Valley is so highly anticipated. There's so many angles and story elements that have to be addressed during God Valley. Oda's got his work cut out for him, and I know he's up to it, bro. I know he's ready to go. What a chapter, man. What a chapter, dude. From start to finish. This is the kind of shit that gets me going when it comes to One Piece. This is the fucking shit I love to talk about. We've got, number one, right off the bat, the cover story is relevant, which is shocking. The Moria stuff. Is Moria now going to be part of fucking the Cross Guild? Is Moria now going to be revealed that he knows how to read the poneglyphs? I don't know, man. It's possible. What's his relationship to Odin and the other Kozuki and Momonosuke and them? What's his relationship? How is he related, right? What happened in the past with Kaido? This is good shit, man. This is good fucking shit. Really interesting stuff. Then we get the whole stuff with Roger and Rayleigh, and bruh, I would have folded like a pack of napkins. If Shaki sent me that message, I mean, to be honest, if any somewhat attractive girl sends me a message like that, it'd be hard to say no to that. That's a very forward and very provocative message, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like, come and get me, dude. Come and make me yours. That's a bold statement. And you know what? That's a great line. That's a great line. It's a great pickup line. I'll say that. And the fact that Rayleigh was able to hold his ground against that, you can judge me all you want. I don't fucking care. You can judge me all you want. I know if you were given the same situation, if you were put in Rayleigh's shoes, you're folding as well. Like a goddamn lawn chair. Don't lie. Don't lie. Come on. Come on, man. But Rayleigh's too good for us. You know, he's a bro. He's a member of the Bro Code Alliance. I get it. But I would have folded. Anyway. Then we get the whole thing with Garling and building up to God Valley. And there's something that's on God Valley. There was an unexpected find. Someone in chat said maybe it's an ancient weapon. I'm like, maybe. And my guess is, if it is an ancient weapon, it has to be Uranus, obviously. Because, in my opinion, we already saw Uranus in the story. Uranus was probably what ended up destroying Lelucia. That's my guess. Because Pluton is a ship. It's a ship, and we know that Pluton and it exists in Wano. So we know that's where Pluton is. Shirahoshi is Poseidon. Shirahoshi, we know where she is. The only unaccounted for ancient weapon is Uranus. And Uranus, if we have an ancient weapon that is something that represents the sea, we have an ancient weapon that represents, or under the sea, the sailing atop the sea, and then we have an ancient weapon that represents the sky. And we saw that whatever destroyed Lucia, that was powered by the Mother Flame, was in the sky, raining down death from above. I think it makes all the sense in the world that was Uranus, and the world government has access to it. Now, one has to ask themselves, how did they get access to an ancient weapon? They probably found it on God Valley, right? And yeah, this is going to be I think the first time we see Uranus. I think it's pretty clear that it is. I'd be shocked if it isn't, to be honest. But yeah, it makes sense that the world government would have one of the ancient weapons. So we'll have to see. We'll just have to see, But that's my guess. It's 24 years between the God Valley and Harold's death. That's a lot of time for the government to wait to punish him for betrayal. True, but the Giants aren't exactly pushovers. It probably wouldn't be easy to get, to Harold under normal circumstances. Maybe they bided their time. In Giant years, 24 years really ain't shit. And when it comes to the... Because, the world government was still getting recruits from Elbaf to join their ranks. There's probably more going on there, but I'm still of the mind that... I'm still of the mind that Harold, I think, ultimately made the right decision. I have hope, and I want to believe he did. Do all the Kuja ladies love men that don't simp for them? I guess that's their type. You know what I mean? I guess that's their type. I mean, the same could be said for Roger. He only loves women who don't simp for him. You can't be too desperate. I guess that's the moral of the story. The man who jumps is in the chat. Hold on a minute. Let's get the translator out. What a chapter, man. There's so much to talk about. It's easy to understand why Loki resents his father, Harold, after learning the truth about Harold's betrayal of Zebek. Trip to God Valley seems like a golden ticket. And Garling's heads there with his entire family, including his wife and children, on a greater mission. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I understand Loki. Like, Loki is completely justified. If you don't think so, you're wrong. Everything that's Loki, every crime, purported crime that Loki has committed, outside of a couple little, arsons probably, he has been cleared of those crimes in my mind. He can do no wrong. Loki, look, considering how weak and pathetic the Giants have become, Loki's right, bro. He was right. Look at Haruden, dude. Like, you're the father of this guy that goes band for band with rocks, and you're that weak. You're having trouble with fucking, what the hell was his name? Makavis? You're having trouble with him. That's your op, is Makavis. And your father was going toe-to-toe with one of the greatest to ever do it. You've got to really reevaluate your genes. I'm just saying, man. Pretty pathetic. The egg is very important. I've covered that when I was doing the reaction. It's a dragon or something along those lines. It's obviously going to be hugely important. It has to be. It has to be. Odain just showing this for shits and giggles. But anyway, let's go back. Let's continue with the chapter recap here. We see Shaki at the bar. Very sad moment where she's like, "Where's Rayleigh?" And then Roger's like, "Rayleigh's not here," and she looks all sad and she passes out. Rayleigh's kind of sad on his own on the ship, singing Bink Sake on the ship while the egg is right there in plain view. What is it? We don't know. We don't know what the egg is. It's a dragon, maybe, but we don't know. Then we get the little kind of teaser about Roger and Rox, about on the sea all bets are off. The fight between Harold and Rox where they're going back and forth, clashing. No winner to speak of. I want to see this animated. It's going to be fucking awesome. The pain and suffering that this man Rox has to go to because his friend is a dumbass, bitch, knee bender is sad to see. Then God Valley, Shamrock and Shanks. What a chapter. Peak fiction, brother. Absolute peak fiction. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, we just finished a reaction to the chapter. Be sure to like the video, help support the stream. We're going to be discussing a little bit about the chapter, answering a few questions before we wrap up for the day here. So, yeah, you came at a good time. Man who jumps. I got you. No offense, but Haruden was defeated by Luffy in Gear 2. No, look, you say no offense, I say offense. You should be offended by that. You should be offended that Haruden was no-diffed. Now, it wasn't like he was just beaten. He was destroyed by Gear 2 Luffy, man. He was embarrassed. All the offense. He is a weakling, bro. It's crazy. I know he's gotten stronger, right? He had his triumphant moment during Dressrosa where he won the fight and beat Mockface. but he is, compared to Loki, a major disappointment and a product of a weak culture that went the wrong way. All right? They went the wrong way, man. You know? Weak ass culture, bro. And it really, I want to like Harold. I really want to like him because his intentions are good and pure. He wants peace, right? He wants to find a lasting peace for his people. He wants to, reach out and try to negotiate trade and all this stuff with other nations. And it definitely garnered some benefits in terms of like when they were in their famine or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I want to like him, but every problem that Elbaf is facing in current times is due to his weakness. It's due to his weakness. He took it too far. Cooperation and, peace alliances, all this stuff is great, but you have to have a spine. You gotta have some teeth. And he doesn't have it, bro. He doesn't have it. You can't be neutral on a moving train, brother. You can't be neutral on a moving train. This is not the time or the era to be Switzerland. I'm sorry to tell you. It's not the time. You know what I mean? So, this is all Harold's fault, really. No offense to all Giants fans who think they are what they once were. I mean, the Giants are still formidable. Like, they're not weaklings. The Giant Pirates still exist, and they still have, you know, a memory of when they fought back in the day. But they're not top tiers by any means, unfortunately. I mean, they're getting easily dealt with by these, the God's Knights that are there. If the God's Knights, I mean, if Luffy and this crew weren't there, they would be easily. I mean, the fact that the world government didn't do this sooner. They probably should have. I mean, to be honest, considering how weak they are in comparison, you know, I'm just saying. I guess, you know, because Gabin was there and Gabin's a threat, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But incredible chapter. I think I'm going to end the stream here, though. I do have a few things I need to do tonight. So I'm going to end it here, but thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream and supporting it for my Sunday streams. The transition has been relatively smooth, all things considered, from our Friday to our Sunday now, and it's really mean a lot that you guys come back and support the stream every week. I don't think we're on break, so we should have a chapter next week. Is that correct? I want a confirmation if you guys can do that for me in the chat, but I assume that there's no break because it didn't say it. Let me just check. Yeah, doesn't say there's a break next week unless there's a holiday, so yeah. That's going to be it. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Have a great Labor Day weekend.